African Immigration to Colonial America by Ariana Castillo, Rebekah Kidwell, and Sarah Kelly.
When enslavers came to Africa, the Africans tried to resist them, but they still suffered and endured the hardship on the journey to North America. Eventually, the African slaves became free.
To their owners and white men, African slaves were more valuable than gold and spices. They adapted to the new way of life and made settlements after their forced migration.
Slaves proved to be a valuable workforce and assisted their owners in growing their business, which made the owners more wealthy, but violence increased because of brutal slave owners.
The slaves became the main source of labor by the 1600s. In 1730, the slave population grew naturally, making most slaves African American.
The southern colonies had African slave trade earlier and had more slaves than northern colonies. Although slaves had greater difficulties forming families, the African American population of slaves was in the majority.
There were many African cultures in the colonies. For example, in Virginia there was a large amount of Igbo people, and North America became very culturally diverse.
With the harsh conditions on the new journey to the New World, most slaves did not survive. Then, after the traumatizing experience, when they arrived in the New World, the white man dehumanized them. Most slaves believed that the white men were working with the devil.
The middle passage from Africa to America was tedious, traumatizing, and torturous for the Africans, and arriving in America was harder. Eventually, Africans adapted to colonial America cultures.